Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Christina.
Good morning, Ruel. Excited to be here.
Yeah, it's awesome to have you folks. I'm Ruel Gaviola, joined by Christina from the Good Going Analog podcast.
It was Going Society Good Times last time, I think.
Totally heard me
something like that.
Yeah. Christina, thanks for hanging out with me today.
I'm excited to be back. I'm in person. In the meat studio, I think somebody called it in the chat. I don't know what's going to happen to me after this, but it's fine.
Yeah, you'll find out. But Becca is on her way, or she's at MagicCon right now. So Christina's been very kind enough to join us again in person. We did it virtually last time, and it's always better to have your friends hanging out with you in person. So welcome on in, everyone. Thanks again for hanging out with us. This is episode 45 of Good Morning Society, the show where we hang out every week and talk about board games. We play a game, we have our beverages, and we get into shenanigans as well.
Yes, we are in the new studio, so I was so excited to use one of the mugs that said Good Morning Society, but instead we're going to be steampunk, and I'm cool with this.
These do not have Moscow mules in them.
You were supposed to tell them.
Oh, okay.
It's supposed to be our morning Moscow mule.
That's right, folks, Good Morning Society mugs, I just threw a piece of trash here. The Good Morning Society mugs, you can get your own on the Good Time Society merch shop. Be sure to check that out. Got lots of great items, including the brand new Glad You Asked Ruel shirts and Glad You Asked Ruel stickers. And you can get your own mugs. We'll have mugs back in here when we finish going through all the boxes around the studio at this time.
We are back. We're back in person, and you know what that means.
What does that mean, Ray?
Ruel, I told you to adjust your microphone, and I ruined it. Can you put it back where it was?
Adjust it again?
Yeah, I got you muted.
Bring it down just a little more.
I just thought, something that would make everybody feel like we're really back in person. A bunch of...
Now we're
really live.
Back.
Yes.
Yeah, we are live. Folks, we've got a great show for you today. As always, we look at what's new on Good Time Society. We have the happenings. We also have our grab bag of games, Christina.
I'm excited to talk about them.
Yeah, we are going to be going into the grab bag games. This is the going to the grab bag games motion.
Okay, I'm practicing.
Yeah, okay, there it is. Practice at home with us as well, folks. And finally, we do have our jacked up matchup. We're playing a terrific game today, which you'll see in a few minutes. But we want to shout out our sponsors first. We've got two great sponsors today, Osprey Games and Wildfire Games. And Christina, is that, what do I see over there? Is that a bear?
I guess. Why is one in the studio?
What the hell? Oh my gosh. Folks, it's a bear. It's Cinnamon, the bear, from the tutorial that is now up on Good Time Society.
Is that a bear? I guess. Wow, our bear costume not good enough for you. I see how it is.
It is a bear.
I was convinced.
I was totally convinced. Look at that paw. Careful.
Yeah, there you go. Make peace. No, shake it out. Oh, wow.
Okay,
the bear is thirsty.
We're going to have an intoxicated bear.
Sliver says, oh my gosh, Benny grew up. Yeah, but that's Benny the Bits Bear from my channel. Has all grown up. But Katmai, this is a game that you can see the tutorial for now on the Good Time Society channel. Thank you, Cinnamon. We'll see you later. Cinnamon was made a sneak little appearance, this, in the video as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see Cinnamon or Cinnamon's relative right here.
Yeah. Cinnamon's relative, yeah. This is a game from Osprey Games, one of our sponsors. This is ideal for fans of Cascadia or Parks.
Very excited.
Yeah, it's a lane battler for fans of like Battle Line or Schottentotten. And that's the game that reminded me of was Schottentotten, the classic Reiner Knizia game. Hey, Ray, we have our first Knizia reference in a new studio.
Yeah, any excuse to bring up the good doctor.
The one and only doctor, yeah. As you can see here, Christina's unboxing it. It has two different difficulty modes, so you can play a little more family version or a little more cutthroat, apparently. But this is based on real bears and the sockeye salmon of Katmai National Park and Preserve.
So cute. Look at these bears. Oh my God.
Isn't that great?
So
we got beeples. They call them beeples.
Bearples or beeples? Beeples. But beeples, I think they're like honeybees.
Oh, okay.
So many other
so bearples.
Natural enemies of the bear, of course. I studied at Winnie the Pooh University.
Yes.
Yeah, so here we go. Yeah, all the different cards. And you're going to be laying out the tiles between players, and then just like in Schottentotten, you'll play your card on your side of the board and your opponent on the other side. depending on, it'll go across here. I don't want to get, we spilled a little water here.
It was a surprise visit from Cinnamon.
Yeah,
Cinnamon's a little messy. So.
I wasn't expecting a bear this morning. That's why I wasn't prepared to cover my drink. But yeah, this is now available from Osprey Games. As you can see here, these are the cards you're going to be playing.
Beautiful.
Yeah, great artwork and fun gameplay. Very interactive. Again, check out the video that Becca did for the teach, and it's terrific.
I love the fact that this is based off of a real nature preserve in Alaska. And every year in October, they go through the fattest bear competition.
Yeah.
And so people who can just go on their website in October and vote who's prepared the best for hibernation and who's the fattest bear, which I would be super into. So.
Yeah, and it's literally, it's called Fat Bear Week. So you got a whole week to vote on your favorite bears. And here's some of them right here.
Genghis, he's looking real fat like that.
Yeah.
But Sarah's really going after it.
Oh,
So.
Yeah. Very nice.
Are these the real bears? Are these their actual names?
I believe so.
I think the winner in 2024 was Grazer. 138 Grazer. I looked
wow.
this up because I'm a
Did
fan.
their research.
I'm a fan.
That's awesome.
This is appropriate.
Yeah.
Grazer.
Nice. So yeah, that is, again, thanks to Cinnamon the Bear for bringing that over here. And that is Katmai from Osprey Games, one of our sponsors.
Making a river for us, right here.
Yeah, here's the river, a little river right there. We have another great sponsor. It is from Wildfire Games. They are one of our sponsors here, and whoops, I pressed the wrong button. There it is. They are the publisher behind Cthulhu Tech: The Shadow War. Let me play the video here. You'll be able to see that there. The year is 2088. Old gods, etc., etc. So this is a. I'm not going to read the whole thing.
You know what old gods do.
Yeah,
everybody knows. They try to take things over.
Exactly.
You know.
So this team, Matthew Ruel and team, have over 25 years of experience in game design. They've been including working on League of Legends, and this is the Cthulhu Tech, based on the first edition, the award-winning RPG published way back in 2007. I had a 15-year print run, and now they're bringing it back here on Kickstarter. They have, it's a game where you face the Eldritch Apocalypse in a near-future science fantasy world, where players fight back against otherworldly forces who have invaded Earth and radically changed it. So this is what you're getting into, folks. If you're into Cthulhu, the mythos,
I was going to say, do you know
at.
how jealous Becca is that we're talking about Cthulhu stuff when she's not around?
Yeah, you know she's loving this.
Or Cthulhu stuff.
Cthulhu, yeah. So yeah, there's the trailer we're taking a look at. You could actually try it free for now. Did you say free? I'm glad you asked, Ruel. Yes, you can play it for free over on Drive-Thru RPG. They have the quick start rules. You can get a little sampler of it there. And there's some of the world that we're looking at. Join in symbiosis.
Yeah.
Yeah. That looks pretty cool, Christina.
Yeah, I'm like this combination of like sci-fi and Cthulhu. I can see a lot to interesting.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet art. It's pretty gross.
Yeah.
It's
pretty gross.
Fine stuff.
Yeah. I feel like they definitely captured what they're, God, this is scary. Okay, dive into the unknown. So, yeah, the PDFs are going to be available through Drive-Thru RPG. There are a bunch of Kickstarter exclusives, too. You can check that out in the campaign. The link will be dropped in chat and also in the video. And, yeah, want to thank Wildfire Games for being one of our sponsors today. And Cthulhu Tech: The Shadow War. Be sure to check that out, folks. And yeah, we also have another sponsor we'd like to thank. It is you all. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, sponsor us on Patreon, buying merch in the shop, and just being able to support what we do here at Good Time Society, especially here on Good Morning Society. Yeah. We get to bring in cool people like Christina.
Yes.
So thank you all,
Super
friends.
Cool.
Yeah.
Said with such conviction.
Hey, so why don't we take a look at what's new on the channel, Christina? So we got a bunch of videos that have dropped recently, including one that we just talked about, Katmai. There's Becca. She's teaching Katmai, and This is where Cinnamon was a couple of weeks ago filming this video with Becca. So you can see more of Cinnamon there.
You guys cannot believe how much it costs to get Cinnamon in the studio. It's just like,
all of the animal wrangling, all the cleaning up, you know.
Yeah, I know.
we had Mercer in here, and we're like, your fee's nothing compared to the cost of Cinnamon.
You want to talk about a fee? It's a live bear, folks. So yeah, Becca, you know, this video, folks, check it out. It's hilarious. Not only a bear, but there are actually fish in this video being thrown about.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, like what was it in Seattle Pike Place Market or whatever?
Yeah.
That has nothing on what Becca had to go through.
Oh man.
So check out that video,
Glad
folks.
she survived all of this.
Yeah, she's okay. Another video that just dropped on the channel. This is for Flesh and Blood. What is Flesh and Blood? I'm glad you asked, Ruel. Flesh and Blood is a card game that is a collectible card game. And Becca and, oh my gosh, I'm totally spacing on.
Sam,
thank you. Sam, they played through the new deck. It is the Hunted Blitz decks that they upgraded. And it's the
Sam from 3 Floating, which is a cool, if you're into Flesh and Blood at all, you should be definitely checking out their channel.
Yes.
Becca was on their channel too, playing.
Oh, okay.
And if you're into TCGs, honestly, you should get into Flesh and Blood. It's really cool.
Yeah.
It's really focused on the competition, I would say, more than the collectability. So if that's what you like, you know, maybe put Pokemon down. Use Pokemon for collecting.
Yes.
And Flesh and Blood if you wanna get serious with it.
Yeah.
Strategic.
Absolutely. Thank you, Ray, for that.
Yeah, I was like, don't worry, I'll jump in on the collectible card games.
Yeah.
You got all the bases covered.
Someone's
I'll
a
be
fan of
substitute Becca and get excited about Flesh and Blood.
Yeah, I know here in the studio, folks, a lot of people are gotten really addicted to this game.
Okay.
They
I
really
see.
like it.
I have to be careful then, basically.
Yeah, are you a big TCG fan?
I'm a little worried about what I'm seeing. So, you know, I've touched Magic the Gathering. I've played it once, and then I'm like, I get it, but I don't want to slippery slope.
It's
you
a
know
totally
what I'm saying?
slippery slope.
You don't want your games to continue costing you money after you bought them?
I want new games all the time. That's what I'm doing.
The cult of the new. Hey, we got one more great video that just dropped on the channel. It's for Star Trek Ascendancy. Now, I've always wanted to play this game, Christina, so I'm gonna have to watch Becca's videos and learn how to play it. But
I love the background of it already.
Is it great? Yeah.
Like, looks amazing.
Yeah.
I've played it once. It is epic. It is epic.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is it epic along the lines of like a Twilight Imperium, Eclipse type game?
Similar. I feel like there's just so much you can do on your turn, but you definitely get the Star Trek vibe. So like, I'm a Trekkie, like, well, mostly Next Generation, but but it was very, very true to the feel of Star Trek, and you felt like, oh, okay, I have so much stuff I can do with my ship, and try to, like, you know, are you the Ferengi, or you could be like all of these different things, and like, it was huge. It was a big day of gaming.
Nice. Yeah, I know that, you know, Jake's, we were trying to set up a game. I haven't been able to play with Jake, and I think Shay was here as well, playing with Becca, but it looks awesome. It looks really cool, and folks, if you want to learn how to play Ascendancy, go check out the video here on Good Time Society.
And they got a brand new Kickstarter for a new, improved, and collected edition. I think is what. I think new rules changes coming with this.
It was old when I was playing it, so I'm excited for those. It could streamline a bit, so I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yeah, I think word on the street is no player downtime.
What?
Wow.
Okay, I didn't want to be negative, but that was my issue with, with it originally.
I think I heard this. These could be rumors, but you should check out their Kickstarter and find out.
Okay. Was it just a lot of like
because
AP,
one person
or?
would take like every action at once, and you had to wait for their whole turn to end before you could go. So you're like, I really want to do all this stuff, but it would just be a lot of actions. It wasn't even AP. It was just, there's so much you could do.
So much you could do.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's one thing that I really enjoy about Twilight Imperium is it's literally you take one action per turn, and it's, you know, I mean, yeah, there's a lot you can do, but it's always like moving.
Yeah.
You know, so Twilight Imperium, folks, I haven't played it in like a couple of years. I need to.
It's been maybe a year.
Yeah, I know y'all had that big game day that, oh my
We had a
gosh.
couple, and then I saw James Hudson in the
Yeah.
chat earlier.
Speaking of
He
James
had we had a crazy Eclipse game day for him.
Nice.
He played 2 tables, 2 separate games of Eclipse, Second Dawn of the Galaxy at the same time.
Wow.
Just hopping back and forth.
That's awesome. I love
It was
that.
intense. It was intense.
I feel like my head would explode.
yeah,
if I
he
tried to do
won
that.
one. Really
Wow.
lost the other one,
No.
but won one.
Okay.
That's not acceptable. If I'm at that table, I'm never living that down.
That's awesome. Hey, shout out to James Hudson in chat right now. We're thinking about you, my friend. Christina, I think it's time to take a look at new games. Shall we reach into the grab bag of games? Yeah.
Okay.
All right. That was pretty good.
Excited.
That was well done. The first one we're going to look at is a game called Primacy. Now, this one I highlighted, Christina, because I really like the company's mission.
Yeah.
This is from Coyote and Crow. And their mission is they are a tabletop publisher who is that brings perspectives and the imagination of indigenous populations. And Connor Alexander is the publisher. This is his company. He's also the designer of this game, which is a 2-player card game.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one plays about 30 to 90 minutes. It is coming to crowdfunding, so we got the early scoop on this, folks. We don't have a date on when it's coming out yet or anything, but you're looking at a sneak preview basically here on the page here. This is a 2-player game. You're gonna not really a deck building, but more like a deck construction game, I guess.
Yeah,
right?
looked like it.
Yeah.
So like, I think he called it an expandable card game where
Yes.
when you buy the game, you get like access, you have 250, 500 cards and you're constructing a deck of 50 cards from this.
Yes.
So you know exactly how you're putting it together, you're hoping for some synergies, but you don't know how your opponent has put together their deck from the same cards. So
Right.
You'll have a lot of surprises that way, but you're not chasing that next collectible card game high, I
Yep.
think. So
Yeah.
it's just a little different.
So I feel like this type of game would be more your jam, where you're not
think
having
so.
to spend and spend and spend.
Yeah,
you know.
I'm fascinated by this world too. So
Yeah.
it's this alternate future where, the Americas were never colonized, and you have these powerful native nations instead.
Yeah.
Fighting for primacy, I guess.
yeah, really cool, like alternate history type thing, but it's set in the future sci-fi world. I played one of the games, so it's this big RPG world, but there are now Connor's expanded to include board games, and I played a game called Nahasi, I think it was called.
Cool.
It was a push your luck dice game that was set in the world, and he actually made an actual game out of it.
Oh wow.
So yeah,
Okay,
it was
okay,
big, it was like a take on Yahtzee, like a push your luck Yahtzee game. So it was really cool. So shout out to Connor and Coyote and Crow for a Primacy. Definitely looking forward to that one. But moving right along, let's look at the next one here. Let me pull this up on the screen if I can. It is Dungeon Map Maker and Map Pack. It's pretty much what you think it is, just based on the title alone. There's no surprises here. But what is cool now, we've highlighted similar games like this in the past, where it is a print and play. And so you do it at home, you pay a low fee. And then what this one does, you're actually this is a tabletop game that's a dungeon maker. You're building your own dungeon, and then you can go explore it.
Pretty cool.
It's really neat. It's got a multi-purpose design. That's what I really liked about this, Christina, was that you can use it as a one-shot mode or a campaign mode for your games, or you can just do the mapping phase. It's a gamified mapping phase.
Yeah.
And then you can do an exploration phase. There's some of the cards. Explore, roll the dice, and get the loot and fight the monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds awesome. Nice little afternoon in on a rainy day,
Absolutely.
Go dungeon crawling.
Yeah. So it's for single player, right? The campaign, or I mean the game itself is 30, 60 minutes or so for one player. But as you can see, you can play it multiple ways. And I love stuff like that. We highlighted a few weeks ago 52 Realms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
did you hear
I've
anything about
seen
that?
it a little bit,
Yeah,
but I don't know
from
much about it.
Postmark Games, Matthew Dunstan's company. They produce a bunch of different print and play games.
Okay.
And 52 Realms, Ray and I were really into it. It was a game that you printed out. It was a dungeon crawler. Print out 2 sheets, a map and then your character sheet, and then use a standard deck of cards to fight, get loot, and stuff.
Okay.
It was
That's cool.
really, really cool. Yeah.
right.
Ray, did you ever print yours out? Did you?
I haven't printed it out yet. I did back it, but I didn't print it out yet.
He keeps meaning to.
Yeah, confession. I haven't either.
That's the nice, you know.
You're
we
the
like
one
to
who
talk
brought it
about.
up.
Yeah.
We like to talk about print and plays because they're a good value. You know,
Yep.
it's it's a nice thing. But there's also one added bonus. It doesn't add an unwrapped box to my shelf of game.
It's fair.
Forget
It's fair.
to print it out.
And if you never print it, it's not on the shelf at all.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's sort of like when I mean I don't know if you all have, but like my Steam account, I may or may not have a few games that I've never
Yeah.
played
Yeah.
that I bought on sale. Like, oh, look at all this money I'm saving.
I love a good puzzle game.
Yeah.
You know, of course, tabletop, video, and so I have friends who are constantly recommending them to me. I'm like, all right, this is adding to my list that I will probably never get to, but it looks amazing.
And so 52 Realms. I played like the demo version and I loved it, and yeah, haven't.
One day, right?
One day, folks. Yeah. Moving right along, Christina actually brought this one to the table today. It's a game called Star Driven
Gateway.
You want to talk about this one,
Exactly.
Christina?
Yeah, so this is from Rock Manor Games, and I've really liked some of the games they put out. So this is from the designer who did Set a Watch, which was a cooperative sort of monster fighting game. It was really interesting, where you are adventurers, and then basically you had to strategize with your other players. Everybody is trying to battle these monsters, and one person is going to man the camp. So like every turn you have to decide one person who stays back at camp. Everybody else has to manipulate these monsters. It's very strategic, beautiful. What I love about Rock Manor Games is they're very, very cohesive productions and just really great production value. So this one from the same designer is sort of his epic space game. And so they're being very ambitious. They have a bunch of other games in this line that they're thinking about putting out after this, but this is their first one. It's going to be dice rolling, hand management with multi-use cards. You're in charge of your spaceship, your starship, and hiring extra crew. You're making it asymmetrical to the other people to see who can explore the best, essentially. Trying to give us a lot of like Firefly, Star Trek, Star Wars vibes as we explore the galaxy. So it sounds really, really exciting. We talked to the publisher, Mike Ganade, over Gen Con, and he was so excited about this. He was like, we need to show this to you, and I can't wait to play this at some point. So I love sci-fi games with dice. You do too?
I feel like we have similar taste in theme as far as theme. Yeah, like sci-fi games like this. I mean, I'm excited to check this one out.
This looks nuts. It looks like they've got every mechanic. It's like 4X, dice rolling, hand management.
Pick up and deliver.
I think you mentioned worker placement. It's like,
I don't know. Yeah.
It looks nuts.
Yeah,
So,
I'm all for it.
I mean, I like the designer stuff too, so there's so much potential. A lot of modes of play. You could do this solo, co-op, competitive, and I know it'll be packaged amazingly because Rock Manor Games have been great. So I'm excited.
Man, we got a pledge in the chat already.
All right, nice. Well done. I was wondering about that. I don't think, so you could play it solo, cooperative, or competitively.
I think so.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think, I haven't come across too many games that have that type of options.
So hopefully they're all good.
Yeah. Because a game like this, I know it's a big epic one, but I would like to try it solo just for the experience.
Yeah, and then it's a lot of times that makes the teach a lot easier too.
Yeah.
So even though it's a different mode, you've got the base mechanics down and stuff. So I'm excited.
Christina, you teach a lot of games.
Yeah.
When you teach, do you learn it like by playing the solo mode, or do you like do two-handed type thing, like set up for two players?
I just read it. I do like to set it up so I could see how the components go and everything.
Yeah.
I've just taught so many at this point. I'm getting better. I did find in my old copy of Teotihuacan, this like really heavy game from like a while ago. I think a second edition may be coming out.
Yeah.
That was the first heavy game that I had to teach that I wrote notes about.
Okay,
And
nice.
I left the notes in the box.
Yeah.
And it was like so nerdy.
No, okay, see, I'm amongst my people, folks, because if you go to my library, my home, open up any game, 9 times out of 10 there'll be notes in there.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
A lot of times, Post-its.
Yeah.
Because when I stream, I live stream, I'll have the Post-its on the monitor.
Oh, smart.
Yeah, so I'll
That's
have like
smart.
turn order and like special terms, and it's always a mess, but Yeah, whatever helps you learn, right? Yeah.
But the funny thing is, so there's this like Instagram reel going around or meme right now, and I was sent this 4 times. So it's the meme of Leonardo DiCaprio from, I think, Wolf of Wall Street, where he's like, what the F are you talking about when somebody's explaining a game to you?
Yeah.
4 separate people sent this to me.
I've seen that meme.
I don't know what this means, but it's very upsetting.
No, I've seen it. Yeah, Wolf of Wall Street. That's like clipped for so many different things. I want to shout out Dwayne, Wildstar, and also This Just 10. They're talking about their Steam libraries, where Humble Bundle has contributed.
Yes.
That's all.
They just advertised something to me. They're like, you like deck builders?
Yeah.
We've got a Humble Bundle for you right now.
Yeah, it's for a good cause. Of course I'm going to do it, you know, but haven't played any of those. Shall we move on to the next game?
Yes.
Let's take I was going to say let's get on a boat and sail away, but I just gave away the name of the game.
Oh, but that's good. What a segue.
Yeah,
what a segue.
That's what it is. It's a segue, folks. Moving on to...
Wow, Ruel, you've forgotten so much. Just a couple weeks away.
It's a new studio, Ray. It's like I'm not
gonna be
He's resetting.
New studio, new Ruel, but no, he's back.
Sail Legacy, launching soon. This is from All Play.
Yes, I'll play. And so this is based off of the Sail, which was a cooperative trick-taking game, and now they have announced it's going to be a legacy game. So, but this one, the original one, I think, was a Japanese design, and so the Sail Legacy takes the same sort of base mechanics, and they're making it, I think, what was it, like 30 different scenarios or something potentially that you might see as a legacy game, and the designer is a favorite.
Yes, I was so excited. Like, honestly, like I haven't played Sail yet. I remember I read the rules. I have the game at home, but I just hadn't gotten to the table. Like,
I haven't played it either.
I figured I'll get to it. But then, just reading the rules and stuff, I would never have thought this is a perfect game for a legacy game. But then you brought it to the table, and I was like, oh. One of the designers, developers is Taylor Reiner from Taylor's Trick Taking channel.
Yes.
And he knows his trick takers, folks. And the second I saw his name, I'm all in. Yeah, he's done Sears catalog.
I love Sears catalog.
Yeah,
so good.
And he did some development for the Lord of the Rings trick taking game. He's actually the one that showed that game to me first, and I was like, it's gonna be huge.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So Taylor's great. His channel's great as well. Check that out. But yeah, once I saw the name, I was like, okay, I don't even care what it's about. I'm in.
So my favorite Taylor story is Sears catalog came out big at Gen Con, and then this guy's walking around the booth, and I was like, why is his hair so weird? Because Taylor had set up this whole event where you could play Sears catalog, this card shedding game that's very reminiscent of a crazy version of like a trick-taking game. And he said, you can play against me, and if you win against the designer, it's shears catalog. You could take some shears and shave part of his hair off, and he kept his word. His hair was ridiculous.
Yeah.
So
like he started right in the middle, right?
Yes.
And he had a full head of hair.
And it was long.
Yeah, it was long. I mean, he has nice hair. Taylor, great hair. I love your hair. But yeah, he was going for, doing this, like started here, in the middle, then went on the side.
I had another strip down there when I saw him later.
Yeah.
It was intense. So that's dedication.
That is. So if someone that dedicated to his hair I'm buying this game, so.
Yeah.
Sail Legacy, folks. Well, again, it's a notified launch, so they're going to be bringing this real soon. There's no exact date yet, but you can check out the videos on the first game Sail out there. Hey, there's Monique and Naveen.
I know.
Yeah, Mike Lucio.
Pirate theme, sailing, and they're really dedicated to making it a true legacy. So supposedly, as you can progress, it's not just like, oh, it's easy to reset. There will be lots of things changing throughout this game. So
one thing I noticed was on the BGG forum for this game, someone said, is Spider-Man in this game? And they said yes.
Okay.
Like, I don't know what that's all about, but yeah, I don't know if there's IPs involved, but if Spider-Man's even if they hint about Spider-Man, I'm
now they have to put Spider-Man in, is what I have to say. So.
The cat is out of the bag,
If it's on BGG forum, it's real. So,
exactly.
Right?
That's where I get all my news. If it's not from here, hey.
Right.
So we're done sailing. I think it's time to take a nice chill pill and go into our solar garden.
Okay.
That made no sense whatsoever, Ray. No sense whatsoever. This is from Darrington Press. This will be out later this year, summer 2025. Alex Cutler and is the designer with developer Eric Slauson.
Oh, what a great team. I love both of them.
Right, same here. So Alex Cutler, Box Top Pinball, The Haunted House, Critter Kitchen, Don't Skip Leg Day, developer Eric Slauson, two of my favorite party games, Monstrosity
of course.
and Tattoo Stories.
Yeah.
But this is nothing to do with party games. This is a tile lane city building game, tile drafting as well. This is coming summer, as you can see there. Stepping in the radiant future of the Silver Gardens, you are creating a garden in the future. And I love the theme. You're going to be trying to transform city rooftops into lush, sustainable green spaces, harness solar energy, and design vibrant ecosystems.
Looks amazing.
Yeah,
like
doesn't
the
it look
art
great?
vibe, very cool, very cool.
Yeah.
I think I actually had Alex Cutler's very first design was a city building game from way back in the day called Expansity. So
Oh, I remember that one. Yeah.
that was Alex Cutler also.
Oh, wow. I did not know that. Nice.
So that's exciting. We've had both Eric Slauson and Alex Cutler on our podcast, so they were great guests.
Yeah. Eric's such a cool guy. I don't think I've met him in person, but I know we've interacted on like, Zoom calls or whatever. He just has that vibe that I was like, okay, this is my buddy.
He even hosted like Monstrosity for us over pandemic. It's so nice of him.
Nice.
Obviously it was a great experience because he's the designer.
He's great. That's awesome. So Solar Gardens, that's from Darrington Press, coming real soon, folks, this summer. We've talked about games. I've spilt a beverage. We've had a bear. The only thing left now is to play a game, Christina.
Oh.
Yeah, it's time for our Jacked Up Match Up.
I got it.
Awesome. Today, folks, where'd the game go?
Right
there
here.
it is.
I've got it for you.
Thank you. We're playing Floriferous. This is from Pencil First Games. They sent me this copy a little while ago, and I actually did a paid preview for them. But this is a terrific game along their Pencil First line, which is smaller, cozy games, as you said earlier.
And they seem very cozy. Cozy's so in right now.
Yeah, cozy is definitely in. Designer Steve Finn and Eduardo Baraf. Steve Finn is like one of the, my favorite designers as far as like 20 to 30 minute games go. Like all of his are just bangers. You got this, Whatnot Cabinet, Herbaceous, and of course Floriferous. There's a new one that just came out, Sunrise over the studio?
I think Sunrise.
I always get that name wrong. But check it out. They also have a Kickstarter going on right now for Vineyard, which I'm bummed I wasn't able to cover. But I mean, I like wine games. I like wine. I like games about wine.
Oops. Yeah.
And Vineyard, it's going to be another one, that's playable in about 30 minutes or so.
So little reference cards for us, which is great, of course.
Oh, thanks for setting up, Christina.
I will figure it out.
I'll shuffle these here. So what you're doing in Floriferous, folks, is you're taking a stroll, just a stroll in the garden, collecting flowers. And, as you do in nature, there's sometimes bugs and insects out there.
But they're good for the plants.
They are good for the plants, and you're going to be collecting those as well.
Let's go on the bottom, right? 5, I think?
Yeah. Do 5 across here, and I'll flip them over in just a second. Okay. So as you can see here, it's a game of set collection. You'll be collecting different sets of cards. And hey, Ray, is there a napkin or a towel or something I can wipe off this? Yeah, we had a bear accident here earlier.
As it happens often.
Yeah, you know how bears are.
Cover up your accident, please.
That's why it's so expensive to get a bear in here. It's all about the cleanup.
You do your thing. I'll find one somewhere.
These are the bounties, right?
Yeah, the bounties, yes.
Excellent.
And then
Right.
I know there's a special way to set up the top thing.
Oh,
it's like, you can look on that back page there.
Oh, this is
These two are
face down.
face down.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks, Ray.
Thank you.
Yay, shop towels. Perfect. Look at that.
So professional,
Yep.
everybody.
These are official bear accident towels. Brought to you by friends here at Good Time Society. Okay, and now we fill these here.
What color are you, Ruel?
I like to be yellow.
Okay, excellent. We will not fight over this.
Okay, what color do you usually go for?
Green.
Green? Oh, interesting. Any reason why green?
It's just been a favorite color. You know, I have
Okay.
a biology background. I love green things.
Nice.
Yeah. Photosynthesis, fantastic. Whatever.
I like photosynthesis.
Yeah. Thank you, photosynthesis,
Thank
for
you
our survival.
for our air. I usually try to get yellow because it's the easiest one for me to see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's either this or white because I'm red-green colorblind.
That makes sense.
And
That makes
this is
sense.
just easier to see. So, folks, we have our little tokens here, and we're going to be moving along the garden. And basically, on your turn, you're going to decide which card do you want. Do you want one of the garden cards here, which could be a flower or a sculpture or an arrangement or whatnot? Or you're going to take one of the desire cards, which it makes me laugh. They're called desires. Maybe it makes me laugh the way I say it. Desire.
When you say it that way, yeah.
Yeah. These are basically your scoring cards. So you're going to collect cards from here, and you get scoring cards from here. There's also a way to score bounties. Basically, if you collect each of the little icons here, by the end of the day, you will place one of your flower tokens there for that many points.
Sweet.
First round, if you complete it, it's worth 5, 3, and then 2 for the second and third rounds, or they're called days. So we're going to go 1 day left to right, and then we're going to scoop up the cards, and then we're going to clear out anything that hasn't been taken and reset the board, reseed it with new cards. But we'll be going right to left that time.
Okay.
And then
Yeah,
the third
that's right.
round we go left to right again. For the bounty cards, you can only do them one time, so I couldn't just keep doing this, and this.
It'd also be boring.
It would be, right? Stones. We're supposed to put stones on some cards. It should say in the setup.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, I see him.
Yeah, so Christina's going to add stones. If you land on the card with a stone, you will take that stone. What are the stones good for? I'm glad you asked, Ruel. The stones are... I can't stop saying it. Those stones...
I don't even need to be here. It's fine. You just interact with yourself.
Yeah. That's what you get for playing too many solo games.
Is that how you play solo games?
Pretty much, yeah. It's good turn, Ruel. Well done.
It's very positive. I like it.
All
I
about
like
positive
it.
affirmation. You know,
Yeah,
it's like I
yeah.
could be losing, but that was a good turn, Ruel.
Yeah.
The stones are used for you collect those, and then at the end of the game, for every 2 stones, you get a point.
Okay.
Bounty cards, arrangement cards. These are this one here. If you have those symbols here, for every symbol, you're going to get a point. If you get all 3, you get 5 points.
Okay.
You get 2, you get 3.
Right.
And 1. The other one, it's in the deck. They're rare though. It's the sculptures. Sculpture cards there. Whoever has the most between us will get either 5 or 3 points.
Okay.
And you have to have at least 1 to score it. Desire cards. These here just tell you exactly what you need. So in this case, you need this color. Every card they have that color, 2 points. Every little ladybug symbol, 3 points, and so forth. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, super cute, super cozy. One of my favorite titles from Pencil First. And what was the first player rule? I think there's like
Probably something with flowers
I figured
is
when
my
you're-
guess.
Yeah, you're the guest, Christina, so I think you should go first if you're okay with that.
Sure.
Okay.
I don't have any live flowers at home. I have a lot of Lego flowers.
Oh, Lego flowers are the best.
They're the best,
I love
right?
Lego flowers.
I can't kill them,
Yeah,
so.
exactly.
Oh my God, we have almost everyone.
Yes.
It's addictive.
Aren't those great though? I love Michelle and I bought her the one of the succulents.
Yes. Oh, I have that one too.
Yeah, she loves that one. She brought it to work. At her work desk, she has them all up. And then I got her the tiny flower ones.
Yeah, the ones, and then they'll have them at Costco sometimes, and they're always a little cheaper. So I always pick those up. So the bamboo one was pretty recent.
Oh, yeah.
That's great. And there's an orchid set. Anyway,
Yeah.
this is not a paid advertisement for Lego. I know it sounds like it, but.
I love Legos. Yeah, we gave Lauren the cherry blossom one.
Ooh, that one's pretty.
That one's beautiful.
I love how they reuse pieces, though.
Yes.
The chrysanthemum petals are bananas, and then you
Really?
put them, and it looks like a chrysanthemum.
Really?
It's like it's the banana mold.
That's awesome.
And one of the leaves in my bouquet is like a pterodactyl wing. It's like great.
Pterodactyl, I
My
love
favorite
it.
one of those is that I think it's Birds of Paradise. They reused, Anakin's pod racer from Star Wars. You know how the flaps open up on
Yeah.
his engine nacelles. They recast those in green to use as the long stalks of. And I was like, I had that one when I was a kid, So I was like, I know exactly what this piece
That is awesome.
I see that. I see
I'm a
that.
nerd. All right,
I love it.
back to your show.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I was
So
gonna
Legos,
take
folks,
a
we love them.
turn, right?
Yeah.
So I just pick something from this column, correct? Okay. Looking at this, just gonna go with something pretty first. Let's go take this guy.
Okay.
Okay. So
That's
then,
the
do I
one I
just
was gonna
take
take,
the whole
yeah.
thing?
Yeah. So yeah, you just leave your piece there and
Okay.
take the card that I was going to take.
Yeah.
Okay.
This way.
And then I will go here, and then we take our cards, and this is it. So then whoever's in front or at top.
Okay.
Will go first the next
I
round,
see.
sort of like King Domino style. Now you'll notice there are a couple of cards that are upside down. That's going to be like that every round. It's sort of like you don't really know what's going on because
It's a little risky.
a little risky. You never know what you're going to step in the garden, right? Hopefully it's something good.
I don't think there are any crap, literal crap cards here, but we'll find out,
We're
right?
gonna see. Is that poo poo or not?
It's fertilizer.
It's fertilizer.
Okay.
So I don't know if you can see. Okay, so for this one, the arrangement card, I need these three things. So I need this color, I need this symbol, and I also need that bug. So I see the poppy right here. I need that. So I'm going to get this one. So this one will at least score 1 point for me.
Nice.
This is a temporary game view situation. Don't worry, y'all. We will get a proper top down backup one of the
Yeah.
one of
I
these
like
weeks.
playing it risky, so we're gonna go blind and see what this is.
Okay.
Is it crap? Let's see. No,
Oh.
it's a beautiful mum.
Beautiful.
So beautiful, and it's got a little butterfly on it. So
All right.
very exciting. Very
Well
exciting.
done. And you will go first.
Okay, so I have an orange already, so I figure I might as well grab this scoring.
Nice.
Right?
Well done. I sort of want that stone. Let me see. Do I
know.
need? Okay, neither of them really help me. But this
this
does
point.
have a bee symbol. And again, the bee symbol.
And
Oh
which
wait, there's
flower
no
do
bee.
you like best?
I actually like the daisy because it has a rock on it.
There you
Give me
go.
something
Okay,
with a
fine.
stone.
So
Okay.
Ruel's about jewelry. He wants
Yes.
the rocks. He wants diamonds. Got it.
It's all about the bling.
About the bling.
The bling is my
Wow.
thing.
It's not called igniferous, okay? It's called
Wow, that was a bit of a reach, Ray.
Wow, Ray.
I'm not a scientist. I don't know if that's the right term.
Oh, it's my turn.
Oh,
'Cause I
yes,
am
you're
higher
right.
up in the thing, so I'm gonna go there.
Fine.
I want to see what's
Fine.
under here.
Fine. I was excited, but
Once again,
it's okay.
hopefully it's not poo poo. It is.
Ooh, your those
sculpture.
sculptures.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So
very
whoever
nice.
has the most of these will get 5 points.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put this here.
I guess I could just. These are sets of same flowers,
Correct.
I assume. Okay. We'll see. Let's go for it.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna score 0 on it right now, but it's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay. Let's see. What do I want to do? Do I want this one? So I need. There's no bug symbols on there, so that's a bummer. So I guess I could take that poppy again. Let me get that. So that at least I get a stone.
Stone collector.
Yeah,
As we
I
said.
do like those stones.
And then I will just go ahead and collect this mum for absolutely no matches of flowers, despite what I'm going for.
Okay.
Can I grab the napkin also?
Yeah.
The bear made its way over
Bear,
here too.
we'll do a little bear
You
maintenance.
know, there you go.
All right. So that's the end of day 1. Now for day 2, we're going to go this way. But first, let's check if we've done any bounties. So do we have sets of these, basically? I do not.
Actually,
Wait. Do I?
oh, I'm so
No.
close.
Oh, man. No, I'm not even close.
I have a butterfly now, so
Oh,
I'm
nice.
close to this one, but I don't have that little the peony type situation. I don't know what that
okay.
is. I don't know what that is. A pansy? Maybe it's a
Pansy, yeah.
We'll see how good my flower knowledge is.
Better than mine.
Okay.
All right. So now we just clear out these cards. We'll just discard those, discard these, and do another setup.
This one reminds me a lot of that herbaceous.
Yeah.
I love the original card game, and then if you collected something, I can't remember, you got to get a scone with tea. It was
The
like
scone
so
with tea,
cute and
that's
cozy.
right.
So cute.
I think it's like
cozy.
if you get one of each
Yeah.
colors. Speaking of the tea, what is that tea?
This
for
one
game?
is whoever gathers the most stones by the end of the game earns this cup of tea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So I've
and
got
2
2
points.
stones. I want that cup of tea, Christina.
I guess we'll be fighting hard for tea.
Yeah. Oh, we have to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna turn some.
I'm gonna put these down the bottom then.
Perfect. Speaking of tea, have you been to? Oh gosh, what is it called? Chicha Shashen.
No.
Shasen?
Oh wait, no, I've heard of this. I've heard of it. It's supposed to be really, really good.
We went for the first time.
Okay.
It was in, where was it?
Very far from
Rolling
me,
Heights.
so yeah.
Yeah, but there's one in San Gabriel, which is on my way home. I'm stopping
Okay.
there and getting me and Michelle tea.
Man.
It was,
So I had a favorite tea place I live in Irvine. We're actually moving to LA soon. So we
Yeah,
have this
that's
whole
right.
moving situation that we're trying to deal with. But my favorite boba place closed and nothing has been as good. So I really like a good strong tea flavor.
Yeah.
And they had this like Taiwanese tea, like oolong version that I really liked. So I've heard that place is supposed to be
Yeah.
excellent for that. So.
the thing that you'll appreciate, they straight made their own tea making, like tea brewing machine.
Oh, okay.
Like patented, they did it themselves. And the tea, if you like strong tea, that's what I like about it. We each got a peach green tea, but the green tea flavor really
Comes
comes
out,
through.
right? It's not all the syrup
It's
and
not
stuff.
syrup, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm like salivating thinking about it. I might get 3 of them. I told Michelle, I haven't told Michelle, so I don't know if she's watching. I was going to surprise her. I might surprise myself by getting 2 for myself.
The secret is get some with no ice, right? And then you ice it later when you're gonna drink it.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
for sure.
man, yeah, that's a good idea.
There
So,
you go.
anyways,
Got you.
so we're in the garden, and Christina will lead,
Okay.
and we're going right to left this
Yes.
time.
But this is this is a moth, not my butterfly, correct? So
Yeah.
none of this again does anything for me, which is fantastic. So do I care about them doing this? And then that is a specific. I'm just collecting all different kinds of things right now.
Yeah.
There we go. And I'll take this lily. It's a pretty
Okay.
lily at least.
You know what? I will take this moth here, hoping that I can get one of the moths that are here. Well, there's one there.
All right, I'm gonna try to roll the dice now.
that's what I
Let's
wanted to do
see.
too.
This
What'd you get?
is a daisy.
Okay.
So is this still not? Okay, I'll put double daisies down. But I've got 2 daisies at least. I score a little bit for that.
Let me see. I need. Okay, I'll get one of these as well, just for. That's what I like about this game. Like, if you don't get any of these desires, you get no points. You have to go down there at
You
some.
have to plan on.
Hey, Ruel, can we grab that name of that tea shop again?
Chris Hayashida was
Oh
asking.
yeah. Now,
I know, this is what just happened to me.
Now that you put me on the spot, hold on a second. Chicha San-chen. So the one word is CHICHA, then SAN, and the third word CHEN. According to my friend Google search here, there are 3 locations, one in San Gabriel, one in Alhambra, and I was at the one in Rolling Heights this weekend, and it's phenomenal, folks. Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you, Ray. Okay, what'd you take?
Oh, don't worry about it. I just cheated.
Wait, okay. Oh, you didn't take
I
this
took
one, no.
this lily
Oh, but you got
because
the
it had the butterfly, but
butterfly.
I left you the moth.
Thank you for the moth. Okay, I like that. I like that.
But I wanted that because it's orange also, and I'm scoring off oranges. So.
Yep. Nice. Whoops. Guy tripped over the garden.
Can I finally get this dumb flower that I haven't seen? We'll find out over here.
James says, guess how many tea places I have in Alabama?
Aw,
Yeah,
we miss you, James.
One?
Yeah, is there a number? We'll see.
Oh, so did you take?
I found another lily.
I wanted that lily because this one needs 2 lilies.
Oh, now I need that ladybug. I've got
guess I
all
can
the
get a
flowers in the
tulip.
world except for this one. And then
Yeah. I have 2 of these, but whatever this one is.
I've got
The
the
mum.
mum. So I've got, so you
Okay.
can reuse flowers for separate bounties.
There is the rule about that. So, yes, you may use them for separate bounties, but then for arrangements, it's one way or the other. I know it says in the rule book. If
I'll
you don't mind
check for you.
checking, Well, I'm going to take a tulip because there's a tulip here. And I have a lily. All I need is a mum. So, mum's the word, friends. Mum's the word.
And it's coming up, and I want that poppy. Like,
Yeah.
hardcore want that
And
poppy.
I want the mum.
So there we go. That's why
right.
this game is cozy,
Yeah,
right?
super cozy. And I get a ladybug as well with this mum.
Oh man, that would have been nice too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now we check for
I forgot
bounties.
stones.
What,
I'm
what'd you
sorry,
forget?
I'm the worst. I did not put out the stones on the bottom row, which you only would have taken because I've been stuck on the top.
Okay, so
that would have
the
been
stone would have been here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, here, and here. So you would have had 2 stones.
Oh, okay, thank you.
winning on the stone game.
Yay.
For sure, for
Thank
sure.
you. I want that cup of tea. So we've done this. Now we're checking for bounties, and this is day 2. So I think, let me see, I had this one here. I had a
Definitely have
mom.
that one.
Did I have a, oh, I don't have a
this
butterfly.
Yeah, I have the butterfly,
Ooh.
and I've got all the flowers in the world.
Oh my gosh.
I have all the flowers in the world here, and then
Oh,
I
so
also
you'll be
have...
round 2 is in
Oh,
the
the
middle.
round 2. Sorry,
Yeah,
thanks.
no worries.
And then I think I also have this. No, I don't have the ladybug.
Jeez.
The ladybug.
Okay, I don't have this. I'm short. Okay, this one I have a lily, a mum,
And a tulip.
and a tulip. Yeah, I got one. This one I need 2 lilies and a ladybug, which I do not have. I have a ladybug. Oh, I need one more lily. Okay. All right, cool. So let's set up for the next round. I'll discard this while Christina checks that rule. So this is rainbows. So this is all the different colors you want to score. You get points for this. And
It does say a single card can be used for multiple arrangements,
okay, so that's these cards. Okay.
for multiple aspects. Or no, a single card may count for multiple aspects if that card has multiple of the characteristics
Got
also.
it.
So that's fine.
Okay. Oh, there's a sculpture that just came out.
I don't know if well, we'll see if
Oh,
I
a
can get
couple
in
of
that.
sculptures. Okay. I
Yeah.
thought those were rare. They're supposed to be.
Each bounty, yeah, you just complete it on certain days.
Okay.
Okay. The only difference was for bounties, you have to use 3 separate cards to fulfill that.
Okay.
So this one, I had to make sure that this was on the mum that I had to use, so that won't count
Okay.
actually.
Understood.
Interesting.
So you'd have to
Okay.
have a separate card with a butterfly on that. For
Which
the
I do
bounty. Which you
have
do.
one. I'm gonna put it back. There we go.
Nice. Okay, stones.
Stones are gonna go here,
And then
here,
did I do
and
the-
here. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes, that looks good.
All right.
Do I get into the sculpture game? I probably need to at some point. And this is different colors, which, oh no, I have a lot of, oh no, what do I do? That's really good. That's pretty good. But I have to compete with you. I'm going to take
Yeah.
that one.
Nice. And you get a stone.
And I get a stone.
Well done.
Ugh.
Okay, so
But I
do
think you're going to get the T. We're
Yeah.
pretty sure about that.
Do I want the? Okay,
Oh, I
this
took
has
2 mums.
a B on it. Was
There you
there
go.
one with a B? No. No. What do I need? I already got the mums. But then if I go up here, then I'll. So turn order matters too. So maybe I just take this.
True. That's how I was on top the whole time.
Yeah, just go first so I can gamble on this one here. Yeah, I sort of want to do that. So I'm going to go here, take the mum, which right now doesn't really do anything, but I want to gamble and see what's over here.
What is it?
It's another arrangement.
Oh man,
Wow, I got all
could
kinds of
actually
arrangements.
use an arrangement.
Wow.
I have none. Okay, so I do have a couple like bugs, which would be 2 points versus this poppy that I don't really. How many days are there?
This is the last final
one?
day.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So I guess I might as well just go for this then. Let's take this.
Nice. Yeah, because you got a couple of ladybugs, don't you?
Eek.
Or whatever that is.
Just like I think they're just same type of bugs.
Oh, same
so
type
I
of
have
bugs.
like 2. At least I have 2
Got it.
butterflies.
Okay.
Your turn.
I got to do it, right? You
I think so.
Yeah, okay. Finish out the sculpture. Well, there could be a sculpture there. You never know.
Could be, but you're definitely winning on the stones.
Yeah. Okay, stone and a sculpture. Put that there. And I'll put it on this side
More
here.
points for me right there. So you get to go again.
See, that's the thing though. Like, oh man, I should be getting more of the desire cards. What do I need? Okay, I need yellow. Okay, the tulip is going to help me complete one of the arrangements. So I'll go there. Or the yellow tulip will help me complete this arrangement.
Could have used more butterflies. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's see what I get here. I've got a bee. It's cute. And a
Okay.
poppy, but it doesn't actually help with this. I will not be able to score this. There's no way. Butterfly, stone, you're winning stones, and then tulips, of which I have nothing. So let's take this daisy.
Okay. I missed out on my butterfly. That was my bad. So I will have to take this one since I have a couple of tulips. I can get some points for there. Okay, so that is the end of our stroll, Christina, through the garden. Now we're gonna do some final scoring.
Oh, let's see if were you able to score anything there?
Did you?
I don't think I was able to.
I missed out on the second lily, so don't do that.
Oh, okay.
I've already done this, and I missed out on the butterfly. No, wait, I have the butterfly. I have the mum, and I have the poppy.
There you
Yay! So third day. Okay, so we've done the bounties. Now we do our scoring.
Score.
Oh yeah, thank you. Get our handy dandy scoring app. Kids, this is known as a pen and paper.
Ah, so exciting.
So for bounties, Christina had 3 plus 3, that's 6. And I had 5, 2 plus 3.
Okay.
All right, so those are bounties.
Yeah, they brought it up well in the chat. It would say you're scoring analog, perhaps.
We've gone analog today.
Yeah, that's right. Totally meant to do this.
Yeah. So bounties, now let's score the little desires.
Okay, how did your desires do?
My desires, I was okay with my desires. I wanted tulips. I had 1, 2.
All right.
I had 2 lips, so 4 points. Okay, and then this one is colors.
I really thought he was going to say, so 4 lips.
So 1, is that it, really?
Of that color, yes.
Ooh.
Not your strength on that one.
Yeah, okay. And then this
Mothy thing.
1, really, that's it? I got 1 moth.
So that's
3
3.
points.
Okay, got it.
I have a feeling you did really well with your desires.
But I didn't have any arrangements, so we're gonna see. But yes, this one, matching buggies, you stole 1 of them, but I got 1 set, so that's 2. And then same types of flowers, I believe. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my gosh.
So that's only 4 points. I wish it were more.
That's pretty good.
Right? No, wait. No, this is 0 of them. So that's
Correct.
1, 2, 3, 4. So I had 7. Okay.
Nice.
I totally meant to do that. Orange flowers, I have 2 for that's 4 points. And then my butterflies, I had 3 for 9 points.
Ugh.
Butterfly game.
Butterfly game,
Yeah.
strong. Okay. Sculptures, I had 2 sculptures.
Had 1.
You had 1, so I get 5, but you get 3. Okay. And then arrangements, I have 2 different arrangements here. Let's see if I completed them, shall we? I've got a tulip, I've got a yellow, and I have the ladybug. So
Beautiful.
I got 5 points for that. And this arrangement, did I get them all? 1. Oh, I didn't get the orange.
I stole all the oranges, you're right.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I did get the moth. So 2 of those for 3 points.
Plus 3 points.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I do have some stones here. I have 5 stones. That's 2 points, or 1 point per 2 stones.
So I got 1 point on that.
Okay. Do we have any other points?
You
Oh,
got
yeah.
the cup of tea,
That's
of course,
right.
sir.
I get my tea. I enjoy the cup of tea because I had the most stones. So 2 points for there.
2 points.
And I believe that's it, right?
Was there something for having them? Oh, no, that was just, yeah, we already scored that one.
scored that. Okay, cool.
So 14, that's 8, 10, 24. Plus 7 is 31, and then 28, 29, 32.
Oh,
What?
whoa,
This
really?
is close. Very, very close.
GG, Christina. GG. Folks,
GG.
that is Floriferous from Pencil First Games. Thanks again for sending over that copy. Be sure to check out their Kickstarter Vineyard now live. They've got a week left. I really like this game.
And it was so quick, and
yeah.
it's so cute and cozy, and it feels so nice after. So.
It really is, and games like these, the lighter ones. Sometimes people think there are not enough decisions to make, or it's not heavy
They're just
enough.
quick decisions,
It's
which
quick
is so
decisions.
nice.
Yeah, I
It
really
was
like
close,
this one.
but who won?
Christina won.
I won.
Yeah,
Yeah,
32,
that's what I
31.
thought. Chat wasn't sure.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, we all won. We're here. Thank you,
If
James,
you
for joining
hear
us. Good
Ruel
to see you.
groaning, it's not.
Love you, brother. Yeah, I did not win. I was 1. What's the tiebreaker? Because I was 1 stone away.
You were.
From
Let's
time.
see.
I think it's stones, right? The most stones is tiebreaker. It's got to be.
No.
Or whoever has
Ray
the cup
does
of
not
tea.
believe.
I think it might be the team might be the tiebreaker.
convenient.
Just let's see. You sum them up.
Yeah.
Cup of tea. Yes, if there's a tie, the player whose gardener pawn is in the bottom spot would win the cup of tea.
Oh, so
Then if there's a tie, the player closest to the top position. Okay,
Oh,
if there's
so
a tie for T, but then I would have taken that final point.
Oh, so
Yes.
Christina wins anyways.
We already knew that, so it's fine. It's
I was
fine.
hoping we did some math wrong or something, but that's going to be it for today. Christina, thank you so much for hanging out with me.
Thanks for joining.
Folks, thank you for hanging out with us. Just a quick reminder to check out the channel. We got all those new videos out. Another reminder here, I'm going to be playing Wraith and the Giants by Scott Alms, the new
Very
solo
exciting.
hero game on Renegade Con Virtuals. That's this Friday at 5 p.m. So join me over there on Renegade's YouTube channel. Christina, anything new you want to shout out?
Yeah, so I mentioned last week, if you were here, that we had our next podcast episode with Phil Walker Harding, Praise be. Okay, that one was delayed, so it is coming out this week. Now you can listen to it.
Nice.
Coming out on Thursday is our aim, so excited for that.
Love
and
it.
then our 150th episode will be coming out after that, and we named our top 10 games of all time, which is very hard to do.
Yeah.
Very hard to do. So
Christina should play a ton of games, so I'm really excited to hear what your top 10 are of all time. I'm so excited you got the interview with Phil Walker Harding.
Yeah, he was so pleasant, so Australian.
Yeah, he's a lovely, lovely person.
He's great. He has a film background, so we learned about that and how that influences game design. So it's very fun.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
And when does that drop? Next week?
This week, Thursday.
This Thursday, folks. Check it out. Going down log. All right. Be sure to join our Discord. Sign up for our newsletter. You get all kinds of fun stuff in the newsletter, including my game of the week, Maddie's movie corner. There's news nuggets and more. Check out our merch at shop.goodtimeside.com. And Christina, I think that's it. Again, thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Thanks for having me.
Shout out to Ray for making this happen as well. And
Thanks, Ray.
folks, why don't you go play some games,
will ya?